Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Robert from custodianfile. I want to go over a variety of topics today. I want to start off with this photo from Skinwalker Ranch from a couple of weeks ago. This is an image of an orb apparently caught by a motion detector camera. We don't know if it's taking off or landing. It's hard to ascertain. You need a video. You need more than one photo. But I wanted to just give you an update if you're not watching Skinwalker. This is they brought out an expert, a fire manager, and there's a reason I'm going somewhere with this. He's attesting to what is going on in that area because they examined that area, and this tree, actually a wooden post. Look at it carefully. The center of it, circular center of it, was vaporized. It's not a fire, it's not lightning. It's clearly that it's a circular evaporated. It was just vaporized by something. And the fire expert, he says the only thing that could do this is plasma, a plasma cut. So I'm bringing it up because plasma cutting, because as you know, I've been predicting that these things are running on plasma, and now by some weird coincidence, we have some physical evidence of that wood post. I got to tell you, that wood post is probably a very rare collector item for what it's worth. It's just sitting there. That's something I'd like to have in my collection. So that's the first evidence of a real plasma cut. I think it needs to be examined for radiation. The barbed wire around the fence, see if it's slightly radioactive. But tell me what you think here. Think we're on to something? Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you. Positive, negative comments, I don't mind. Keep in mind that YouTube the AI does filter inappropriate comments. I wasn't aware of that. But if I don't get to your comment, just repost and say, hey, my comments are disappearing, because sometimes YouTube will do that. All right, let's go to the next. Yeah, real quick here. As you know, we have a lot of cameras on Mars, and I've been predicting it's just a matter of time before one of them captures a dragon. It just has to happen logically, scientifically. It has to happen because logically these things are reconning not only Earth but all the planets in our solar system. So this is one of the newer pictures, and I think again they're going to just keep coming. We have so many cameras on Mars. We're going to capture things flying in the atmosphere for whatever it's worth. Just wanted to show you that, give you a quick update. Well, let's go to the next. Okay, great. I want to show you an old photo here, the Madonna Photo by Leonardo da Vinci. That little saucer in the background. I wonder what's going on. Did he see that saucer and did he become inspired to draw pictures of a helicopter? It's kind of interesting. This goes way back, and let me show you. Let me show you another picture very similar to this in Phoenix, Arizona. I think I've showed you this before, but it's so amazing, so rare. This was 2019. This couple, they climbed to the top of a mountain, took a picture, and look what's sitting in the background. 500 years later, totally amazing. You can go on YouTube, you can watch the original video, but that's basically, it's only one frame, so that's the best of the best right there. All right, wanted to just share that with you. Let's go to the next. Okay, great. So I'm showing you the flight of a bee. This is going to be for comparison. Obviously, that clearly looks like an insect, a bug, a bee. And I'm comparing it to this photo here. This came from Oregon, from Aaron in Oregon. He left his camera on by mistake, threw it on the ground, and look what it picked up. Now look at this carefully before you say it's a bug. Something odd's going on here. Look at its wings. They dismantle and they look at this thing, and they reassemble. So to me, this looks very mechanical. It's approximately 1 inch, 1.5 inches, which correlates to my previous research. When these UAP dragons are at low speed or velocity 0, they are at 1 inch. Watch this over and over. Please don't make a summary judgment and think, oh, this has just got to be a bug, because there are no videos on YouTube that depict this as a bug. Bees look like bees, insects look like insects. I don't know what this is, but to me, it's mechanical. It just, something's off. Something is very suspicious at the very least. Again, look at its wings, dismantles. Only thing theoretically that could do that are extremely powerful magnetic fields, like magnets. They attach and detach. Who knows the technology, the physics, the math of what's going on here. And then look at this, something like 2 headlights on this unknown. The sunlight does not reflect off of insects. It just doesn't. So give me your feedback. If you think it's a bug, that's fine, that's fair. If you find it odd, please share that with me too. But Aaron, thank you very much for this impossible video. Like I said, people are sending me video from all over the world. So I'm looking at, again, video from Australia, the UK, from Poland, everywhere in America. I got new video every day from Marina Del Rey, new video from YouTube with the Blue Angels, the Thunderbirds. It's a lot. I'm trying to show you the best of the best. All right, please share your thoughts. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. Let's go to the next. Okay, real quick here. Here's an image from the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles, where it depicts, it's a friendly world and UFOs are landing and we're all happy and they're coming to visit us, because it's like a United Nations of games, you might say. A lot of us forgot this image ever existed, but you would think if we went out of our way to make a UFO like this and bring it to the Olympics, it could be interpreted by our ET brothers as an invitation. This is an invitation for them to come and visit us again. So, it's all about language, and this language here, this is, again, I think they're just saying, we're telling them, please come and visit. So when they're here and they're visiting, I think we should show respect and treat them with respect. And treat them friendly, of course. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, great. This is a TikTok video. Maybe you heard about this UFO crashing in Las Vegas on May 1st. If you haven't, please check it out on May 1st. It's a very odd story here. Something's going on here. We don't know if this is a meteor. I mean, it kind of looks like a meteor, although meteors are much faster than that. And then, the people were calling in, hey, there's a UFO in my backyard. The police were called in. I find it all very odd. Now there's been a new turn. This is an unfolding story, but now there's a new turn where cameras have now been installed in the neighborhood where this thing has crashed. The government pretty quickly brought in these high-tech surveillance cameras. So I just want to keep you in the loop. I find all this very odd. That is something the police would not do on their own. That came from a very high source to get this done and get it done immediately. So just want to keep you in the loop, and I want to share a theory of this UFO crash, of what I think is going on. Let's go to the next. By the way, I should have mentioned this earlier. This is just like a PSA, just a FYI. You can go to purpleair.com, Purple Air, and you can zoom into your area, because all the fires that's going on in Canada, you can see the quality of your air. This is the East Coast of what's going on. But as a pharmacist, I want you to be healthy and be aware. So go to Purple Air and check it out. All right, let's go back to our Las Vegas. All right, super. So here is an image of Nellis Air Force Base, Las Vegas, northern Las Vegas. I wanted to just bring this up because if this was a UFO that crashed, maybe the possibility is he wanted to land at the Air Force Base. I mean, we got to consider that. They are not telling you the address of where the UFO crashed at, but I'd like to know how close it is from the Air Force Base. Now, looking at this image also, the runway, look at this, something that appears to be a chevron, a giant chevron. You can only see it from the sky. If you were on the ground, you would never see this chevron. I find that kind of interesting. Also, what I find interesting just north of that is this building at the end of the runway. Let me zoom in on that. It's the RSL building, Remote Sensor Laboratory. And you could Google and see what they do. I find it kind of interesting. Basically, they do radiation detecting research. I guess they fly out and they see if there's something's radioactively hot. Kind of interesting. I believe it's under the Department of Energy. I find it interesting that it's there, because just theoretically, I'll blow out on a limb here. If we did have a UFO, it would probably be parked at an Air Force base, and it would be in a hangar. And if it was in a hangar, what better way to hide something in plain view than to hide it in a radiation detecting laboratory? Who would ever figure there'd be a UFO in there? Just theoretical guess, just thinking out loud. Just want to put it out there. It's not like I talked to anybody like a general at the Air Force base and he told me that there was something there. It's nothing like that, of course. So tell me what you think. Please share your thoughts, your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Please remember to subscribe. I appreciate you watching. Until the next video, stay safe. Thank you.